where I live at up here. Oh God. What's up, everybody? You roll these windows down. It might hear a little breeze. I can't be breathing. I don't want to put the air on. It ain't hot enough for that. So I'm on. Let me give you a little breakdown. I'm gonna came from the heart of South Philly to living in southwest, west, north. I finally got a little break. Somebody gave me an opportunity without really, you know, looking too far into my history of rentals, renting houses, and you know, so sometimes you get a little break and you get an opportunity to live somewhere a little bit better. And it took me a while to get used to this, like the area. So it's so quiet, but this is what I wanted. I wanted to be comfortable. I ain't gotta. My kids go to when they were younger, they go to the Chinese store, the poppy store. It's packed. It's packed full of people like me, and street people. You know. So when you get older, you no longer want to be a street person. So you got to find your niche in life. What you gonna do? You don't want to be 50 years old still saying you're a street person. I come from the streets. I come from 20th Street, 20th and Watkins, South Philly, with P. And we know we get it ourselves. We don't ask for no handouts, none of that. We get it ourselves. We don't have it, we just don't have it. But we'll find a way. I swore I had got a cigarette and I didn't. I did. Um, I gotta stop smoking. But you gotta find your own way. There's a lot of men out here, young guys, lions, you know, 20 and up. Gotta give it yourself, gotta get it on your own. Nobody gonna come just drop a bag in your hand. I see you in the comments when I'm driving. I can't really get to it. What's up? If you ain't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. I don't say share because sometimes I do, but sometimes I don't. But like it would have to be content that like you will share to anybody. This is not one of those. This is me just telling men. I'm seeing a lot of men nowadays glaze on other men, asking for handouts. The same 24 hours I got, same 24 hours you got. I take 10 hours out of my 24 hours to make sure I secure the bag. And that's going to a regular job, making my money so I can support myself. Another hour or maybe two is getting content for YouTube. Well, no matter of fact, within those 10 hours, I get content for YouTube and Facebook. So 10 hours of my day goes to working to support myself in content. Oh yeah, I'm a small YouTuber. I'm just getting started. I'm finding my lane and I'm gonna stay in it. And now that we at that point, who the fuck is this nigga Casanat? This streaming university. He's saying they got application for 200 people, but he denying people left and right. All the top streamers is getting in. All his friends. This is what I just watched, right? So people on there talking about him like, oh yeah, we had to wait 5 hours and this and that. And then, oh shit, Bill Casanat. Who the fuck is this nigga? He's a regular man. Come on, like there's nobody in the streaming business that I'm gonna be Joe Familia and so obsessed to see. I consider celebrity is nothing. It's nothing. because you're a man as well as me. You take your little your little views, and you build on them. Don't run and jump on someone else's tip. Robert and can't see the other one. What's up, y'all? But in the comments, like y'all, I'm pretty sure y'all heard of this guy before. I heard of, I seen his name before. I couldn't pronounce the shit. I'm like, what that say? I mean, it looked like some. It don't look like a black name, you know. So I don't know. I didn't know who he was. And then I started noticing that he'll stream for hours. I never watched one of his streams. Even when Nikki on there, all these celebrities, I look and see if Nikki's gonna do what I'm expecting her to do. You know, all of us waiting for her to stand up or do something crazy. You know, but otherwise than that, the viral clip of it, I watched that. I never sat down and watched one of his streams. I watch people that's real. I'm not saying he's not real. Well, I'm saying I watch people. I learned from the Star Report, Tory Chain. I learned from Doggy Diamond, Hassan Campbell. Up to date ones, like not up to date, but like new people that just came into the streaming business that took over, like this doing real well. Oskino, you know, 7 on. These people that's telling, you know, you got a phone in your hand, use it. You home chilling, not doing nothing, asking people for handouts. Pick your phone up, start recording. Get about 5 videos. Learn how to do shorts. And make a YouTube channel. I had 155 subscribers, like maybe a month ago. I started collaborating with people, not even saying a word. I ain't even show my real character on it when I collab. I started collaborating with people. One video got me 255 subscribers. One. Now I'm sitting on like 670. I'm not rushing the subscribers because I know I'm gonna hit 1,000 subscribers now. The whole thing now is watch time. That's what I need. Because I wasn't like trying to really get watch time. I didn't know how to get it. I do a video, I get like 2 views. I go live, I get views. So I always go live. I know I'm gonna have to sit down and do interviews and stuff like that, but my interviews is not gonna be like everybody else's interviews. Game 1, 216. What's up? Bringing different things to the table. It's somebody got an idea at my job. They want to start doing this little. I don't want to put his info out because somebody might steal out there, but I'm going to stream him doing that. I think the first interview I'm going to drop is going to be Gilly's son, his oldest son. I don't know if he's the oldest or not, but I know he's one of them that like he big. Well, Gilly know that that's his son. He support him and everything. But little Gilly ain't into that. All that trying to like, oh, it's my dad. He don't even tell people that. So I'm gonna interview him. I'll let him say his side of the story. But back to what I was saying, get your own. It's not gonna be no long stream. It's gonna be about 10 minutes. After that, get your own. Stop looking for a handout. Stop that. I see grown men, but yo, can you buy me a hoagie? Buy your hoagie. Hey, take this $25, $50, right? And do something with it. Buy your own hoagies. See, that's what we do. We like to give people something. They say you feed a man fish for a day, he can eat for a day. But if you teach that man how to fish, he can eat the rest of his life. So don't help somebody and you don't give them a way to help yourself from there. If you can't help themselves, don't help them for that one day. And say, oh, I hope and pray that they be okay. Help them to the point that they can get something on. If it's a street dude, you know what I'm saying. Give him enough so he can go and be a fisherman. So he can go fish. Then after that, what he decide to do, after that, that's on him. But you put him to the point that he can help himself. You go somebody hungry and they got a house and they ain't eat in a couple of days. Don't just go say, "Oh, here go a meal for you and your kids." Go to the supermarket. Do your best to fill up what you can fill up in the refrigerator. They can eat for a couple of weeks, and then they'll find a way. But I can't have no grown men, grown women not knowing how to support themselves. And people I know, when I say stuff like this, they think I'm talking about them. I'm talking about anybody. I was in that situation when I had lost my job. I'm like, I don't even know what to do. I was selling movies with my brother, bootlegs. Niggas was laughing. Oh, he's selling movies. I'm selling them 3 for $10. I come out the gate in the morning, set up the table. Sales out there. People walking up. Let me get 3 of these, $20. You look up, we got a line. We're buying 100 movies at a time now. 10 of the same movie each. Next you know, we walking in the house doing $200-$300 a day. Sometimes more than that. The least we was making was like $1.50. And we're only out there like a couple hours. Then it came to the point that we was out there all day. We grab the movies, flip those movies when they run low. Somebody run and grab more. Going in the numbers. We putting up $200-$300 a piece a day. I felt the way to support myself when I wasn't working. Ain't asked nobody for nothing. I grabbed the job. So doing all these hours, got myself together. Then I got my dream job. That's where I'm at now. I don't have to put in all those hours. But I do put in 50 hours because I like to check. I like to check. And it ain't much. You just go do 10 hours a day, 5 days. That's it. Got your weekends off. Your check come in, you good. I don't live check to check. Because my pay is enough that I could put up money for my where I stay at every week. I got food in the refrigerator for the month. I'm good. I don't put up money every week for rent. I don't do that. I don't know why people do that, because you're taking like $200 or $300 out of each check. Nah. 1 week I take I have the rent, the following week I keep the check. The next week I take I have the rent, the following week I keep the check. And then whatever bills come up, I pay in one shot. That's how you build your bank account up. You don't keep saying, "Oh, I'm taking $300 out of this check, $300 out of this check." You know, and you do that 4 times, and you got $1,200. Say you're making about $600-$700 a week. So you take $300 out of that check, you got $400 left. Now you got gas. You want to go buy food and all that other stuff. So you got to figure out a way to do it. But like I said, Casanat is a regular man. To the point that y'all are glad to see this nigga like he the second coming of Christ. Streamers done got big to the point they like third to athletes. Or like we probably go there because I'm not one of them yet, because I'm not at that point. They probably like it's movie stars, it's probably musicians, artists, and then streamers. You find out news faster from YouTube than the regular news. got this thing. I said, that's Casanat. So who the fuck is Casanat? I mean, what made him this big celebrity? I mean, I know like I said, he doing streaming videos, but like he's a regular person. He's sitting home doing the same thing y'all doing. Get your views up. So what your video doing 2 or 20 views every time you drop one? Keep doing it. How do you think he did it? You got people streaming for hours. Then they catch a big break and then their subscribers is running up crazy. You can do the same thing. Why you need this man to give you approval order so you can get more views? Hold your what you want? You want him to hold your hand? You want Casanat to hold your hand? You run to the spring of the university. You won't see me doing it. Stick with it, get your money. Stop getting that YouTube checks and going on vacations and showing where you're going at. And then when your YouTube videos die down, you blaming the algorithm. Because you ain't making no money. Because you living from that, whatever that check come in, you blowing it. Put that bread up. Save it so if they shut down YouTube the day tomorrow, you got some bread to grab a little business. And then people will come to you off the simple fact they know who you are open streaming. They'll come to your little vendor or your little establishment. Stop hoping and praying to meet some Casanat or any big streamer. I don't care who they are. Talk to y'all next time.